glad to be here tonight. I'm glad to be here. I'll say, I'm glad to be here. Not so sure, like right here, but here. Whew. All right. In Deuteronomy 11:16, it says, "Take heed to yourselves, that your heart be not deceived, and you turn aside and serve other gods and worship them." Ephesians 4:27 says, "Neither give place to the devil," place being an opportunity. If you back up a little bit, in Ephesians 4:22 and 23 says, "That you put off concerning the former conversation or conduct of the old man, which is corrupt according to deceitful lusts." And 23 says, "Be renewed in the spirit of your mind." I don't know, a long time ago I heard garbage in, garbage out, praise in, praise out. It's kind of something I think about a lot. It's easy to be deceived. It's just, that just word. It's just a text. It's just a movie. It's just a dirty joke. It's just a relationship I shouldn't be having. It's just flirting. It's just an opening to let sin come in and take over your life. It's just an opening to give way to bondage. We don't have to carry these chains. The cross, it was there for us. We didn't have to ask Christ to die for us. He did it because he knew we needed it. We didn't have to ask for it. He has all that taken care of. I think some people beat themselves up because they fall. Everybody falls. We all make mistakes. It's what you do after you fall. Do you get up and keep going? My revelation came when I was thinking about, way back when Satan left heaven. He convinced a third of the angels to go with them. A third of the angels, like they were face to face praising God, and they walked away from that. Pretty convincing. I think he's got a pretty convincing argument. If he can take a third of the angels out of God's presence, don't beat yourself up when you make a mistake. Don't beat yourself up. We all make mistakes. That's what the church is here for. We can do things together. We work together and help each other stay focused, stay on the right track. When you're isolated over here alone, you don't know which way to go. And when you're with the church and the church is all focused on God, she's kind of like, pull them in. Right here, we're going this way. We're going towards God. You're a little bit to the left. Come back over here. It's okay to make a mistake. What do you do after you make that mistake? That's what's not okay. Do you stay there in it? Do you stay there and say, well, I've sinned. I might as well just keep going? What if God comes back? What if he comes back? You may not make it till Sunday. A whole lot of things happen now. This world is, Lord help me, this world is crazy. There's no promise of tomorrow. No, none. There's no promise of tomorrow. Anything could happen. Yeah, that church stuff, I'll do that later. What later? What later? And the chains we carry, the just. This one first. It's just a little chain. That's just that TV show that you shouldn't be watching. That's just that text you shouldn't be sending. That's just that flirting you shouldn't be doing. Just. And pretty soon, after a while, you carry this one just around. And you carry it, and you carry it, and you carry it. Maybe you got a couple you're carrying, and pretty soon, this little tiny just gets bigger. And then it gets bigger, and then it gets bigger, and pretty soon, you're not walking anymore. You're stuck. What do you do from here? What do we do here? Call out. He's right there. God can break those chains. You don't have to be stuck. Christ died here, so you don't have to be stuck. You're not stuck. You're not stuck. The enemy wants you to think you're stuck. He wants you to think you've messed up so many times. God don't want you. You've messed up so many times. Ooh. When you accept Christ, it's all under the blood. God don't see that stuff. Stop letting Satan beat you up with it. I talk to myself. Can I remember? Does God? He sees the blood. He sees his son. Satan will dig through that. He'll beat you up with it if you let him. God sees his son, the blood, the love, forgiveness. As far as the east is from the west, is gone. Don't get beat up. Don't let Satan beat you up with that. We have a cross. We have salvation, justification. We can live free without chains. We don't have to be stuck.